Welcome to another deep dive. Today we're going to be tackling something pretty fun.
Oh, yeah.
Someone sent in this document outlining like the top 10 anime crossover battles that fans would love to see.
I saw this, yeah.
And we thought this would be so much fun to unpack. I mean, even if you're not like a huge anime fan,
Yeah.
these matchups bring up questions about power and strategy,
Right.
like contrasting styles and stuff. So,
Totally. And you know what I think is so fascinating about these battles?
yeah,
Is that they really tap into, uh, you know, our desire to kind of explore these different aspects of ourselves. Like,
right.
are we drawn to just raw power?
Yeah.
Or do we admire the strategic brilliance? Like, it's almost like a mirror,
Yeah.
reflecting our own internal conflicts and aspirations and stuff.
I love that. Okay, so let's unpack this, starting with the number 10 matchup on the list.
Right.
Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Hakusho versus Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach.
Classic.
Come on, who doesn't love a good Spirit Warrior Showdown?
Right, exactly. I mean, both characters wield this supernatural energy,
Yeah.
though with different origins, of course.
Yeah.
Yusuke's spirit energy comes from his demon ancestry, right?
Cool.
While Ichigo's Ryatsu, or spiritual pressure, stems from his Soul Reaper heritage.
Right.
And these distinct energy systems would make for just a visually, spectacular fight.
Oh, totally.
I mean, imagine, Isuke's spirit gun,
Okay.
just a concentrated blast of energy
Yeah.
clashing against Ichigo's Getsuga Tensho.
Right.
Like a wave of spiritual pressure channeled through his sword. Oh, man.
And the document calls this one too close to call, and I can totally see why.
Yeah.
They both have such iconic transformations, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like Yusuke's full demon mode, and then Ichigo's various hollow forms.
Yeah. You're talking constantly shifting power dynamics there.
Oh, yeah.
As each fighter kind of adapts to the other's evolving abilities. That'd be insane.
Okay, number 9, Kit's Alchemy Against Science.
Ooh.
Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist
Yeah.
versus Senku Ishigami from Dr. Stone.
Oh, this is a good one.
This one has me so intrigued.
Yeah.
I mean, Ed can transmute matter with a clap of his hands,
Right.
but could that stand up to Senku's understanding of, real-world physics?
I mean, that's almost like a philosophical question there.
Right.
Can the intuitive power of alchemy overcome, the calculated precision of science?
Yeah.
Ed relies on that flow of energy,
Right.
like an innate understanding of matter's structure,
Yeah,
while Senku uses his scientific knowledge to create all these ingenious inventions and stuff.
totally. I'm picturing Senku, analyzing Ed's alchemy and
Yeah.
then crafting some device to, disrupt the alchemic process.
Oh, absolutely. That's such a Senku move.
Right.
Always thinking, 10 steps ahead.
Always.
Yeah.
Okay, but then we have number 8, and this one gets pretty dark.
Oh, yeah.
Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan versus Kaneki Ken from Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This matchup really delves into, I think, the darker aspects of heroism.
Oh, for sure.
Both Eren with his Titan forms and Kaneki with his ghoul powers.
Right.
They're forced to embrace these monstrous abilities.
Totally.
And they become the very things that they sought to fight.
Yeah.
It raises a question about, where's that line between hero and monster?
Right. Are they even heroes anymore at some point?
Exactly. And both characters are driven by this, deep desire to protect those they care about.
Yeah.
But their methods, and especially their powers,
Yeah.
often just blur that line,
Right. It's like a really interesting exploration of sacrifice
Yeah.
and trauma and the cost of power.
Absolutely.
And then their physical abilities provide such a huge contrast, too.
Right.
Like Eren's Titan forms give him immense size and strength,
Sure.
while Kaneki's ghoul regeneration and Kagoon, those predatory appendages,
Yeah.
make him terrifyingly agile and adaptable.
That would be a scary fight to watch.
This deep dive is already making me want to rewatch both shows.
Me?
Okay, let's jump into number 7. Rimuru Tempest, from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime,
Okay.
versus Ainz Ulgaun from Overlords. This is an all-out isekai clash of rulers.
Oh, yeah. We often see those isekai protagonists gain this incredible power.
Right.
And these two are prime examples.
Yeah.
Both Rimuru and Ainz, they were transported to these fantasy worlds and quickly rose to positions of authority.
Totally.
But their approaches to leadership and combat are so vastly different.
I love that Rimuru despite starting as a seemingly weak slime,
Yeah?
becomes this incredibly powerful demon lord.
Right.
And his ability to absorb and evolve and gain the strengths of his opponents is just fascinating.
And on the other hand, you have Ainz, who retains his skeletal appearance from his original world.
Right.
This stark reminder of his undead nature.
Right.
He relies on this powerful, dark magic.
Yeah.
And he commands an army of undead, reflecting his more strategic and calculating approach to power.
It's like Rimuru embodies the idea of adaptability and growth.
Yeah.
While Ainz represents mastery of like an existing system.
Precisely. And that contrast would make for a truly fascinating battle.
Oh, yeah.
With Rimuru's ever-changing abilities.
Right.
Clashing against Ainz's meticulously planned strategy.
It would be a wild one to see.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And it would also raise the question, like, is it better to be a flexible leader who adapts to change,
Right.
or a meticulous strategist who controls the battlefield?
Interesting. Okay. Bringing us to number 6, which is a battle of epic proportions.
Oh, right.
Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins versus Luffy from One Piece. Talk about an explosive matchup.
Yeah, both characters are known for their incredible durability
Right.
and like seemingly limitless fighting spirit.
Yeah.
Meliodas with his demonic powers and full counter ability.
Yes.
He can reflect attacks right back at his opponents.
Very.
While Luffy with his gear transformations and Hachaki can manipulate his rubber-like body
Right.
and even tap into the spiritual energy of the world.
It's insane. I mean, Meliodas' full counter is such a cool concept.
Yeah.
Just imagine Luffy launching a Kong gun
Yeah.
and then having that force turned right back at him.
Oh, man.
And then there's Luffy's ability to just shrug off attacks.
Yeah.
That would obliterate anyone else.
It's ridiculous.
These guys are basically unstoppable.
Right. It's almost a question of who would tire out first.
Right.
Would Meliodas' demonic energy eventually be depleted?
Yeah.
Could Luffy's rubbery resilience actually reach a breaking point,
I don't know.
This battle would be a marathon of endurance,
Right.
a test of both physical and mental strength.
And we all know Luffy has that endless well of determination,
Oh, yeah.
which always seems to push him to victory.
He's got that for sure.
This one is going to be tough to call.
Indeed, the sheer destructive potential of this matchup is off the charts.
Oh, yeah.
And that unkillable fighter theme would make it a nail-biter from start to finish.
I feel like I need popcorn. Just think about it all.
All right.
For number 5, we have a battle that would probably break the internet.
Oh, really? Let's hear.
Goju Satoru from Jujutsu Kaisen versus Madara Uchiha from Naruto.
Whoa.
2 characters with absolutely ridiculous ability.
Oh, yeah. Here we have a clash of techniques that pretty much defy the laws of physics.
Right.
Goju's infinity and limitless cursed techniques create this barrier that makes him practically untouchable,
It's insane.
while Madara's Sharingan grants him this incredible visual prowess
Right.
and the ability to manipulate chakra, that energy that fuels jujitsu.
Yeah. I always loved that Goju's powers are based on the concept of infinity,
Yeah.
making it virtually impossible to land a hit on him.
Right.
And then Madara's Susanoo, that giant chakra avatar,
Oh, yeah.
is just pure visual spectacle.
It is.
Don't forget Madara's mastery of Genjutsu, the art of illusion.
Oh, yeah.
He could potentially trap Goju in a mental battle,
Right.
trying to outsmart him rather than overpower him.
Yeah.
This one has me completely stumped.
Yeah.
It's like a clash of unstoppable force versus immovable object,
Right.
but with an added layer of mental warfare. I honestly can't even begin to guess who would come out on top.
It's fascinating, isn't it? The
Yeah.
unpredictable nature of this matchup.
Right.
It's a testament to the creativity of both series.
Yeah.
It highlights how anime battles can transcend just physical combat
Yeah.
and delve into the realm of strategy, psychology, and even philosophy.
Okay, I need to take a deep breath because this next one is pure fan service.
Oh, all right.
Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan versus Zoro from One Piece, the Ultimate Swordsman Showdown.
Ooh, both characters renowned for their swordsmanship,
Yeah.
but their approaches are distinct.
Okay.
Levi with his ODM gear
Yeah.
utilizes speed and agility to overwhelm his opponents,
Right.
darting through the air and delivering those swift strikes.
Yeah.
Zoro, on the other hand, relies on his hockey-enhanced sword techniques,
Right.
wielding 3 blades with incredible power and precision.
It's almost a battle between technology and raw skill.
Yeah.
Like Levi's ODM gear gives him an aerial advantage.
Right.
But Zoro's sheer strength and mastery of swordsmanship are legendary.
And let's not forget Zoro's Santoryu.
Oh, yeah.
His signature three-sword style.
Right.
That alone would present a unique challenge for Levi,
Oh, yeah.
who's accustomed to facing opponents with more conventional weaponry.
I'm already picturing the sparks flying as those blades clash.
Oh, it'd be insane.
This matchup is a testament to the enduring appeal of sword fights.
Yeah.
Even in a world with superpowers and giant monsters,
It's crazy.
it's a celebration of martial prowess,
right.
honed through years of dedication and discipline.
For sure.
Okay, brace yourselves, because we're approaching the top 3,
Oh, boy.
and things are about to get really intense.
Indeed, the stakes are higher.
Yeah.
The powers are more extraordinary.
Right.
And the philosophical implications are even more profound.
Hold on to your hats, folks, because this is where the deep dive gets even deeper.
I'm excited. I'm eager to dissect these remaining matchups.
Yeah.
Each one presents a unique set of challenges and raises fundamental questions about the nature of power,
Yeah.
strategy, and the human spirit.
I'm ready. Let's do it. All right, let's jump right back into this list. At number 3, we have the matchup that everyone's been waiting for.
Okay.
Saitama from One Punch Man versus Goku from Dragon Ball.
Oh, man. This is where we delve into the realm of the absurd.
Right.
The irresistible force paradox.
Yeah.
Saitama the hero who can defeat any opponent with a single punch
Right.
versus Goku the Saiyan who constantly pushes his limits to achieve new levels of power.
It's crazy.
It's a battle that defies logic
Yeah.
and makes us question the very nature of strength,
Saitama's whole thing is that he's bored with how easily he wins.
Right.
Like, could Goku's relentless pursuit of power
Yeah.
actually provide the challenge Saitama's been craving?
It's certainly a tantalizing thought.
Yeah.
Goku's ability to adapt and overcome these seemingly impossible odds is legendary.
Oh, yeah.
Would he find a way to push Saitama beyond that single punch?
Right.
To force him to exert more effort than ever before?
I would love to see Goku react to Saitama's laid-back attitude.
Oh, yeah.
Would he be inspired or completely frustrated by Saitama's lack of, conventional training?
The contrast in their personalities and approaches to fighting
Right.
would make for some truly entertaining interactions.
Yeah.
Goku's unwavering determination
Right.
and Saiyan pride clashing against Saitama's nonchalant demeanor
Yeah.
and almost bored acceptance of his overwhelming power.
Just imagine the look on Goku's face
Yeah.
if Saitama yawned during a Kamehameha.
Oh, man, that would be priceless.
Okay, moving on to number 2, which is a clash of shonen titans.
All right.
Naruto Uzumaki from Naruto versus Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach.
2 icons.
These two are practically synonymous with epic battles.
Oh, for sure. Both Naruto and Ichigo.
Yeah.
They're iconic protagonists who face down unimaginable threats
Right.
and undergone incredible transformations.
Totally.
They embody that shonen spirit of never giving up,
Yeah.
of pushing beyond their limits to protect their friends
Right.
and achieve their dreams.
I remember watching Naruto grow from this mischievous kid to a powerful Hokage.
Oh, yeah.
And Ichigo's journey from ordinary high school student to Soul Reaper was just as incredible.
Absolutely. Their stories are full of heart
Yeah.
sacrifice and the kind of over-the-top battles that make shonen anime so captivating.
Right. Naruto's mastery of the nine-tailed fox's chakra
Yeah.
and Ichigo's fusion with his Zanpakuto spirit, Zangetsu, are just 2 examples
Right.
of the god-tier powers we'd see in this fight.
Absolutely. This battle would be a visual spectacle.
Oh, yeah.
A testament to the evolution of both characters.
Right.
Who push each other to their absolute limits,
Totally.
drawing upon their signature techniques,
Yeah.
and perhaps even unlocking new abilities in the heat of the moment.
This one is definitely giving me chills.
Oh, yeah.
It would be a clash of wills as much as it is a clash of powers.
Right.
2 heroes, each driven by an unwavering sense of justice and loyalty.
The document calls this a battle where the fate of worlds hang in the balance.
Ooh.
And I couldn't agree more. It would be a fight for the ages with the very fabric of reality at stake.
Wow. And finally, the number 1 spot goes to a rivalry that transcends series.
Okay.
Vegeta from Dragon Ball versus Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto. The ultimate battle of pride and power.
This matchup taps into that primal desire for competition,
Totally.
the drive to prove oneself against a worthy opponent.
Yeah.
both Vegeta and Sasuke are driven by this deep-seated need
Right.
to surpass their rivals and
Right.
overcome their own personal demons.
Vegeta's journey from arrogant prince to grudging ally
Oh, yeah.
is one of the most compelling character arcs in anime history.
Indeed, and Sasuke's descent into darkness
Right.
and eventual redemption is equally captivating.
It is. Both of them have pushed themselves to the brink,
Yeah.
constantly seeking new levels of power to fuel their ambitions.
Vegeta's Saiyan pride
Right.
and his relentless pursuit of strength
Yes.
would clash directly with Sasuke's aloof demeanor
Totally.
and his mastery of dark jutsu.
It would be a wild one for sure.
It would be a battle of contrasting philosophies,
Right.
with each fighter representing a different approach to power and self-discovery.
Just imagine Vegeta unleashing his signature Gaelic gun
Oh, yeah.
against Sassy's Amaterasu, black flames that burn with inextinguishable fury.
That's right.
Or Vegeta's ultra ego transformation pushing his power beyond its limits.
Right.
And Sassy's Rinnegan
Yeah.
granting him access to a whole arsenal of devastating techniques.
This battle wouldn't just be about who's stronger,
Right.
but about which path to power ultimately prevails.
Yeah.
The path of relentless self-improvement.
Right.
Or the path of embracing one's darker impulses.
Okay, my brain is officially overloaded.
I feel it.
So what does this all mean?
Yeah.
I mean, why are we so fascinated by these hypothetical anime battles?
I think these battles are more than just mindless entertainment.
Right.
They represent our desire to explore the limits of human potential.
Yeah.
The clash between good and evil,
Right.
and that eternal struggle between power and control.
We see ourselves reflected in these characters.
Yeah.
Their struggles,
Yeah.
their triumphs, their defeats.
Right.
They resonate with our own experiences.
They tap into our primal instincts,
Right.
our love for competition,
Yeah.
and the thrill of witnessing extraordinary feats of strength and skill.
And maybe, just maybe, they offer a glimpse into the possibilities that lie within us all.
I think so, yeah. It's like we're not just watching these battles.
Right.
We're exploring, like, the nature of power,
Right.
strategy, and what it means to be a true champion, you know?
And it's interesting how our preferences might reveal something about ourselves.
Oh, totally.
You know, about the challenges we face in our own lives
Yeah.
and the qualities we aspire to embody.
Perhaps we're drawn to characters who possess the traits we feel we lack.
Right.
Or maybe we see ourselves reflected in the heroes who overcome adversity
Yeah.
through sheer willpower.
It's making me think about my own dream matchups,
Oh, yeah.
not just in anime, but in other areas of life.
Right.
Like, what if Marie Curie had a brainstorming session with Elon Musk?
Whoa!
Or if Jane Austen sat down for tea with Beyonce?
Those are some intriguing pairings.
Right?
It highlights how these hypothetical scenarios
Right?
can spark our imaginations
Totally.
and encourage us to think outside the box.
All right, listeners, it's your turn to jump into the ring.
Yeah.
Which of these anime crossover battles is most exciting to you?
And what other dream matchups come to mind?
Right.
And don't limit yourself to anime.
Yeah.
Think about historical figures, musicians, athletes,
Right.
anyone who embodies a unique set of skills and perspectives.
It's like creating your own ultimate tournament of ideas.
That's right.
Let us know who you'd pit against each other and why.
And here's a final thought to ponder.
Okay.
As you explore these battles, both real and imagined,
Okay.
do we cheer for the character who embodies our own strengths? Or are we drawn to those who possess the qualities we admire,
Yeah.
but perhaps lack ourselves?
That's a really interesting question.
It's like we're not just spectators,
Right.
we're active participants in these battles,
Right.
projecting our own desires and aspirations onto the characters
Yeah.
we choose to champion.
So as you dive deeper into the world of anime,
Yeah,
or even as you navigate the challenges of everyday life,
that's right.
remember that even the most epic battles
Right,
are ultimately reflections of our own internal struggles
absolutely.
and triumphs.
Stay curious.
Yeah.
And never underestimate the power of a good old-fashioned imagination battle.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.